All right, DVW fam, we got a very awesome video coming up for you guys today. As you guys can see, we're in southern Los Angeles, California, in Koreatown with none other than Mr. Rockstar Eater here, LA food and Korean food expert. So in this video, we're gonna go on a Koreatown and Korean food tour to try some of the top Korean food in LA. And yeah, why don't you tell us about our first spot and what we're gonna do today, Steve, and introduce yourself.
Yeah, so Rockstar Eater, I cover all the best foods around Los Angeles, and Korean food is definitely my specialty because I'm part Korean, and I'm so excited because I'm gonna be taking you to one of the biggest Korean hotspots in LA. So we are here at SUPPPORT Restaurant. This isn't a barbecue restaurant, so they pretty much have traditional Korean foods, but this is one of the most acclaimed Korean restaurants you can find in LA. All the food critics love it, locals love it, and a lot of Korean celebrities come here. It's been on LA Times 101 list multiple years in a row. So does that sound good enough?
That's awesome. All right, let's go. Let's do it. This is awesome, guys. They have their very own wall of fame here, their entry on the Michelin Guide and Eater list. And also, this is a previous YouTube video that Rockstar Eater Steve here did with Mark Weens not too long ago, but they also got a little plaque up here for that too. But yeah, Steve knows the places. I will say this place is not too big, has like an authentic homey feel, kind of like a mom and pop shop, but really nice atmosphere in here. Really like the feng shui, and there's a little bar top seating area right here as well. So looks a little small, but there are seats here.
So that one is the kalbi jim, braised short ribs, and also another one of their best items. And this one is called their undegu jorim, which is their braised codfish. And this is also another one of their top dishes. That's actually my favorite one here at this restaurant. So these are seafood pancakes, and it's very interesting the way they make it here because it's very small, almost like cookie shaped. So it's very good for individual servings. They're about to make the nakji, which is their spicy braised octopus. This is also another really great dish to order. If you are looking for another great seafood, another really awesome dish. So this one is their raw marinated crab. This is one of the absolute highlights of this restaurant. You cannot leave here without trying this. I know that raw crab is kind of an acquired taste, but if you can try it, do it, because this is one of the best places to get it in LA in Koreatown, and this was one of Jonathan Gold's favorite dishes in Koreatown. They fresh make their banchan pretty much every day, and like I said to you before, they have some of the best banchan that you can find in any Korean restaurant in Koreatown. And they have a lot, as you can see, so many of them, that all of them have their own personalities or unique tastes. You could really make a meal out of the banchan because the owner takes so much pride in making the banchan. It's a major focus at this restaurant.
All right, DVW fam, very excited to visit SUPPPORT. Heard a lot of great things about this place. Also from Rockstar Eater here. It was actually on the Jonathan Gold's Best 101 restaurant list, correct?
Yes.
A couple years in a row. It's been on Eater, the Michelin Guide. So a lot of great accolades here at SUPPPORT for Korean food, but this is as authentic as it gets, right? From what I heard, Steve was saying.
Yes, pretty much. So if you're looking for non-Korean barbecue, like very authentic, enjoyable Korean dishes of the highest order, then this is really one of the restaurants you cannot miss in LA. You see, you got everything from banchan to all the dishes here. I mean, it looks incredible, doesn't it?
Yeah. Also, Steve was saying that they're really known for their banchan items here. It's not just like your basic one. So we're gonna try a little bit of everything for you guys, and just dig in. This looks crazy.
All right, well.
So these pancakes look really good. Should we go here first?
Yes. Yeah, this is not a side dish, but this is one of their popular, I would say, like individually sized dish. So there's seafood inside.
Mm-hmm. What is this sauce right here? It looks crazy.
This is their house special sauce. So they make it in here and it has a lot of flavors going on. You'll see what it tastes like in just a bit, but dip a lot of it because that's going to really enhance the flavor. You know, almost like dipping dim sum in that soy sauce mustard. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right.
Let's try it out. Mm-hmm. Cheers.
Oh.
That sauce. Ooh, and there's a kick to it. It's like a soya. Also, a little bit, there's some heat to there too.
There's a little bit of heat, yeah, you're right. So it's a pretty strong flavor, I would say, but you should put it on because if you don't put any sauce on this thing, it'll be kind of bland. Yeah, so I really like to just soak it in, like really dunk it, so that you can get like a spicy, like sharp, vinegary taste.
Yeah, definitely some vinegar in there, I noticed.
Yeah.
The fry on the seafood pancake is really good. Nice crisp on outside, and there's like thick pieces of octopus on here.
Oh, I think that's octopus.
Yeah, octopus in here, some little peppers. Really crunchy, like the textures and the pop from the octopus. Fire.
Oh yeah, yeah. But that's not even the main attraction. I mean, we're starting low, but then we're going to pretty much climax at the end.
Which banchan should we head up next?
Yeah, that's a tough question because as you can see, they're all different in its own way. But maybe you want to try lotus root?
Lotus root. I don't think I've had this as a banchan before.
Yeah, this is pretty good. You'll see how it tastes like. You see how it's sweet and it's kind of a little bit of a bite to it?
That was confusing for taste buds. I almost thought it was like candy. It's a little bit crunchy, chewy, and it's sweet. But it kind of looks like a tomato, so I thought it'd have a different flavor profile, but really good. I like the texture.
Really? Okay, well, you know, you can also go with something a little bit not as sweet, like some of this cucumber.
Oh, let me go for the fish cake. You do cucumber, I'll do fish cake. I love fish cake.
Mine is good. How's your fish cakes?
Yeah, I love the texture of fish cakes, like tofu consistency, but it's like that. I don't want to say a fishy odor, but you taste like a more meaty flavor from it.
And by the way, did I tell you that they have two kinds of kimchi?
No way.
For banchan? Yeah, take your pick.
I'll try this. I don't think I've tried this one. Cheers.
Cheers. How do you like it?
Super refreshing. Like Steve said, not as spicy. It's more sour in taste, but it's really, really refreshing. Guys, all this banchan looks great, but I cannot resist this galbi-jim. It looks amazing. This is one of the stars, right?
Yes.
Besides the crab.
And what you'll notice about this galbi-jim is that it doesn't follow the current trend of putting all that cheese on top, you know, the mountain of cheese and flame torching it, which I have no problem with, by the way. I think that's great, but this is more of like the traditional way of making the galbi-jim. All
right, guys, I've had galbi-jim a couple times before, and one of the times was actually with Steve, but ooh, this looks crazy. It already looks amazing. Korean glazed short rib right here. Let's just take a piece. And notice that we put it on the rice because it has so much flavor and sauce on it that I love putting on white rice. And in Steve's case, what kind of rice is that?
This is the purple rice.
Purple rice to, you know, soak in the flavor. Let's try it out.
Yes. See what I tell you?
Oh my God.
Isn't that beef so tender?
I'm in heaven. Oh my God. Needless to say, I don't have to take another bite. 10 out of 10 DVW sure.
Wow.
It just melted. And like Steve says, high quality beef. There's definitely some marbleization in there. And yeah, oh my gosh. Like, don't even let me get started on the sauce.
And let me tell you, one of the reasons why every dish in this restaurant tastes good is that they use the highest quality of everything. Like even the beef, they say they buy a high grade cut. That's why it's not cheap on the menu, but if you're willing to spend a little bit of money, you're gonna get pretty much a lot of flavor going on in your mouth. And you can taste it, right?
And it is a beef rib, so my favorite part is the one next to the bone. Take a try it out.
How is it, Dan?
Love the texture, gelatiny. A little bounce from the cartilage, but that sauce, it's like perfect. It's very well balanced, not too salty, too spicy. Some galbi-jims I've had is like really spicy, but this one's spicy enough to where you could taste the flavor of the high quality beef. And all those flavors, sweet, salty, spicy, but very well balanced.
Yes.
And there's also vegetables in here for us too. What is this, potatoes?
That is, yeah, so there should be potatoes in there, there are radishes, there are carrots. Is this your first time having a galbijjim without the flame cheese on top?
Ooh, watch yourself. You might burn your mouth because it's on this stone pot to keep it hot. So be prepared for that heat. But yeah, this is the first time I've had it without the cheese, and I think I would prefer it this way.
Oh, really? Okay.
And maybe cheese on the side, but amazing flavors. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, and there's some tteokbokki in here too.
Rice cake.
Soak up all that meat flavor.
Oh yeah.
I love rice cake. So versatile.
I know. We got rice cake and we got this rice. Mmm. So nice and chewy, right?
Yeah, so versatile because you can make it sweet, you can make it salty or savory like this. Love it.
You know, this is something, also, you have two different options of rice. So you can get the white rice or you can get the purple rice. This is something that's very commonly found in very traditional Korean restaurants and Korean homes too. So if you really want to be like legit, this is the rice you gotta get.
Oh man, all right,
yeah.
Try it out. So this is the purple rice. I'm gonna try this out with, you know, I'll just try it out myself actually.
See, it's a little different, right?
Oh yeah, there's a little extra flavor to it. I think it sticks together more, like it's more glutinous, like sticky.
Oh yeah.
I like the texture. It's not like brown rice though, because just because of the color.
Yeah.
It's more similar to white rice, it's more glutinous.
Is this the first time you've had the Korean purple rice?
I've had it in sushi rolls.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting.
Really good.
Ah.
Oh, look at this one right here.
I want you to try this one, Dan. This is their famous nakji, which is their spicy braised octopus.
Oh,
yeah. Here you go. Made just a little bit more right there. Wait till you try this one.
Oh my gosh. The spicy octopus right here. Look at that. I'm gonna get a nice piece of the tentacle.
Mmm. So soft, huh?
The texture is amazing. There's a nice like sear to it too, and you get like a little nice taste of the pan sear, and that sauce, guys, I can't rave enough about the sauce. It's very well balanced.
The sauce is pretty magical. You see how it's like kind of spicy. It's the saltiness level is right. You know, everything about the way it tastes.
Yeah, and also all the herbs and vegetables in there too give it that nice pop and crunch with the zucchini, the carrots. Oh, just some of the best Korean octopus I've had for sure.
This is actually one of my favorite places to get it. Yeah, so you came to the right spot for this.
I gotta get a little bit more, Steve.
Yeah, I can tell. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Here, you want the whole thing?
Whoa, look at all these tentacles, guys. One word for this one, texture. It's all about the pop.
I can tell you just want to eat the whole thing, huh?
Another 10 out of 10. DVW score for that one. Fire.
Oh, you haven't even tried that one yet. That's my favorite one.
The codfish?
Woo! Doesn't this look so epic?
Oh man, so this is Steve's favorite dish?
So this is black cod. In Korean, it's called undegu, joirim. I have a little bit of an accent, sorry. But that's pretty much the name of it in Korean. It's braised black cod with tofu. Got some radishes. It looks like there's also some kabocha in here as well, some onions. The sauce is really something you have to perfect in order to make this dish correctly. Grab some of this. As you can tell, it's so soft that it falls right apart like that. Maybe I'll get a little bit of this too. And also, Dan, don't forget, Dan. Oh, this is really what's gonna make it. So be sure to put plenty of that on.
So there are bones in here.
Yeah, so you gotta be careful.
Careful. All right, we're gonna try the fish here.
Yes.
Extremely tender. It's on that sauce. It's a similar base of like sauce that they use for all the red dishes, but really balanced sauce. I will say though, I'm not the biggest fan of fish, but I can tell it's a really great fish, and the sauce just makes it that much better. Give it like an 8 out of 10 DVW score.
All right.
How about you? Your favorite, right?
Yeah, so I would probably have to give it closer to 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you are a fish fan, especially a black cod, then that's like really almost a perfect way to make it in Korean cuisine.
Yeah, it's like fatty and very tender.
Yeah, so I would say it's almost like melt in your mouth tender. Yes, but the tenderness is just one aspect of it. Like you said, the sauce is the other important aspect of it.
Great. You said like an egg tofu?
Oh, something like that, yeah.
An egg cake right here. Try it out. It's like a pulled piece of the steam egg that you get at Korean barbecue.
Exactly. Probably a little bit more solidified, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like in between like a tofu and a steam egg.
Oh yeah.
And then there's this one right here. I thought it was actually like radish, but it's actually like pickled squid, right?
Yeah, like some sort of a dried squid. It's so sweet.
Yeah.
I love it. Sweet and chewy, almost like a snack.
It's like sweet dried squid.
Have you ever had anything like that before?
Only dried squid, but not sweet like this. That's really good.
Interesting, huh?
They brought protection here at Soban, so we're gloving up right now.
Yes. It's a very dangerous crab.
All right.
So this is their famous raw marinated crab. It's soy sauce marinated using their house recipe. Now, in a lot of Korean restaurants, you're gonna find the spicy raw marinated crab. I'm pretty sure you've seen it before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this isn't the spicy version, although there are some jalapenos in there, but this has more of like a pure soy sauce flavor, which I think is pretty good. So one way to eat it is we're just gonna suck right out of the shell. So let me see. Out of it.
All right.
1,
Two,
2, 3.
Oh my gosh. That's so refreshing and cold. This is deceiving because it just looks like shells, but there's a lot of meat in here. Oh.
That thing just melts in your mouth, right?
Really sweet.
Yeah. Sweet. Very sweet crab, and this is very expensive crab too. Very high grade crab.
For sure. You do taste a lot of the sauce when you're sucking on the crab, so you get nice, cold, translucent raw crab in there. And then like you're also like sucking in some of that soy sauce base too. But you're right, it's not really spicy, but whew,
Yeah, and the
refreshing
soy sauce,
dish. Raw crab is a like really popular Korean dish, right?
It is, it is. And you probably know that it's not for everybody because some people just don't like to eat raw stuff. I mean, you'd be surprised. Even people who love sushi would even find something like this to be a little difficult to eat. But this is one of those delicacies where once you really get into it, you can really love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would definitely say that it's a lot of it's in the sauce that to make that delicacy kind of like really pop, because there is like somewhat of a pungent odor to the crab, but it's masked very well by the sauce and just the freshness and quality of this raw crab. Right?
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, it is still crab, so salud. So much flavor.
And that's not the only way to eat it.
Oh, there's another way?
There is.
All right.
Here, I'm going to show you. So it comes with some rice like this. And then it also comes with their side of
Get that.
sesame oil with some of the seaweed, Korean seaweed.
All right.
So I'm going to show you how this is done. Okay, so we're going to have to find a head. So you see there's all that soy sauce and then all the guts, whatever you want to call it. So what you do is you put rice like this. Oh yeah. We're going to be very generous with it. Put a lot of it on. I know you would never have guessed this one, right?
Nope. That's what you get eating with a Korean food expert like Steve.
Sesame oil on top. Ooh, yeah, make it very nice and sesame flavored. You're gonna need this. And then we're also gonna put some seaweed on top like that.
Wow.
More sauce. More sauce. It is.
Looks like Steve created some type of crab concoction here.
I'm not making this up, by the way. This is really a Korean thing. So just try to make sure we got everything. All right, and it's ready to serve.
So let's try this. Let's just call this the Steve created us this concoction. This is a Korean way to do it, or did you just make this up?
Yeah, I wish I made it up. Then I could create a trending video, right?
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, just like that.
Oh man.
Yeah, go ahead, take some more. Make sure to really dig deep in the bottom to get all that meat.
Wow. That's really good. That reminds me of like a Korean fried rice with the seaweed and the sesame oil, but you get some of that seafood crab flavor in the rice. That's really good. And that sauce too. The sauce in all these dishes. Saucy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes, yeah. So don't forget this step because this is really one of the most enjoyable ways to eat this. And plus, you put the crab head to good use, right?
Mm-hmm. And that's what you get eating with a Korean food expert like Steve. He always knows the tips and tricks. So if you guys want to see more LA Korea food content, check out Steve, because showing me a great time here at Soban. This place is fire. And I actually learned, I was looking at the walls, the cast of Parasite went here right after their Oscar to eat here, so that says enough in itself. You can actually see the Oscar on the painting as well. I didn't notice it till after when Steve pointed it out.
Oh yeah, a lot of Korean celebrities have been here. So I guess if Korean celebrities come here, it is kind of worth checking out, right?
Yeah, all right. I'm more impressed that Steve's been here. All right, when I'm with the homie Food Galore Mexico, I always like to show him, you know, new foods, and I like to see him try new foods that he hasn't tried before. So let's see his take on the raw crab.
It's like gelatina, like jelly, but this is like the Korean aguachile. Most definitely recommend it. It's really good.
Kind of like the aguachiles, right?
Yeah.
A little bit spicy.
Spicy, little kick to it.
Aguachile is also raw, right?
Yeah, it's raw. They normally just use a whole bunch of lemon or lime, depending what kind of a city you want to, and they put like chile seco, chiles de árbol, like dry chilies, and crush it in mortar and let that just marinate. But
and it's raw though, right?
it's raw.
Yeah, raw shrimp. Usually.
Raw shrimp they use. 10 out of 10, bro. It has all the texture, like it's good quality.
Soften it up. Food Galore Mexico, saucing up the crab.
You gotta get all this creaminess.
Yes, get the cream all the way in the bottom too, the whatever that thing is.
Cream.
That's the good stuff right there.
Really smooth, really smooth.
All right, so we're gonna finish off the rest of this crab, the banchan, all this delicious food, and on to our next spot. Let's go. All right, so we just got here at Two Hands Hot Dogs. A little, small little shack, little hole in the wall here at the California Marketplace. Here with Steve, but we're here for their Korean hot dogs, so let's see it.
Oh yeah, a lot of people here. Yep, rice flour. So these are rice dogs, technically. Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Don't burn yourself.
It's a professional right here.
The ordering process is pretty simple. All the flavors are up there. It looks like you got about 7 different ones. If you don't know which ones to get, they'll tell you which is the most popular. Like me personally, I love the potato dog. If you guys like potatoes, get that, but they even have like the original too. It's totally your preference. And then after you get your flavor, you choose your filling. Now this is where it gets...
Yeah, so this is where I got confused because I thought that all came with cheese, but you could choose meat or cheese.
Yes, absolutely. Or you can choose all meat. You see like the spicy beef sausage, you could do something like that too. Oh, look, even plant-based sausage. Look at that. Vegan friendly. And then they even have some of this stuff too, like the fries and elote. You see a little bit of that Mexican influence. Some horchata slush. So yeah, good snack place.
Very excited. This is gonna be my first time trying Korean hot dogs. I've heard a lot about it from Steve and a lot of others.
But this is not the only Two Hands hot dogs. They have quite a bit of these. So you just go on the website and you look up the location that's nearest you. I think this one here in Koreatown was probably the original one because it's very popular here in Koreatown. And, you know, the earliest Two Hands hot dog I think opened up here, from what I understand. But look at all the flavors that you can get. I mean, you can really go all out with it.
All right, guys, beautiful day in sunny Koreatown, LA.
Weather is
California right now. So it's always a great time exploring these places with See, this is a little like Korean marketplace called the California Marketplace. I feel like it doubles as kind of like a food hall, a mall, and a supermarket. But we're on the rooftop right now. Guys, I think Steve helped me discover a hidden gem here in LA. This is beautiful rooftop views right here. Beautiful place for lunch. And you guys can see the Hollywood sign right over there in Koreatown right under you. This is awesome.
Okay, they pack it nice and tight for you. Oh, okay.
There it is.
This one I think is the potato. I think this one is the original.
Yeah.
The 2 hands hot dog, yep.
What's up to the DVW fam?
And he got some Korean hot dogs, having some, and he chose to get his own, but he got the rice kind. How is it, bro?
It's pretty good. I don't know if I'd go for sugar on it twice, but it's worth it.
All right, DVW fam, so very excited. Gonna try Korean hot dogs for the first time here with none other than Mr. Rockstar Eater. So, yeah, this is my first time, so Rockstar here will explain to you the process and what we got here.
Right, well, the process is pretty simple. You choose your flavor, it comes out, and you just eat it. And the fun thing about these corn dogs or rice dogs is that you can get them filled with a lot of cheese, and then we just bite into it and see who can pull the longest cheese pull.
Let's do it. So I got mine's the original, got some like sugar on there, ketchup, mustard. Try it out.
Potato right here.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, pretty good. All right, guys, I have to say Rockstar probably won this one, but comment down below what you guys think. He's had a lot of practice though, but look at that. Oh man, I've seen this on social media, so I wanted to try this out, and yeah, it's amazing.
What do you think the actual taste of it?
Great question. So like Steve was saying, there's so many different flavors, but the flavor, like when I get to the sweet part, it almost tastes like a donut because the batter is nice and fried. And then you get the savoriness from like the cheese, but this is on the sweet side, so consider it like a little cheesy Korean donut.
So it's almost like a semi-dessert.
How about yours?
Well, there's no sugar on this one. This is filled with a lot of potato cubes on top. But like I said, if you're into potatoes, this is the one I would most recommend. And sauce, they put a lot of it on, especially with the toppings. They got the, what's that, the hot Cheeto flakes on top? Yeah, but
yours looks much more savory. Honestly, I didn't taste Steve's yet, but I think I much would prefer mine because I wanted something dessert-ish. This is so fun. The batter itself tastes really good. Corn dog could be a little sweet too, but it's not too heavy or dense. It's like airy, fluffy, kind of like a donut. It's very airy. But so I got the half. Steve there got all cheese, but I got sausage and cheese. So let's take a bite of the sausage.
Mine has no sausage, but I'll take another bite. By the way, I wanted to ask you, what would you think of this one compared to American style corn dogs?
Good question. So compared to a regular corn dog, honestly, it's a tough one. I think the key distinction to a regular corn dog is the mozzarella cheese in here that kind of just pulls out, and the batter is just much more crispy and airy. I guess it's like a double fry.
Once again, Korea did not invent the corn dogs. It's a classic American food. But with the KFC, they took the American corn dog and they kind of reinvented it to make it their own, and this is what you get. Okay,
so to answer your question, what's better, American corn dog or this? It's like a super remixed corn dog, so it's hard to say what I think is better. It's kind of what you prefer on each given day. I think a corn dog is more of like a meal. I think this is more of like a snacky, kind of like dessert. I mean, I guess they're both snacks, but the key difference is just the batter. Like this batter feels sweeter, airier, flakier. It's not as dense, and it's like a sweet dessert to me for this one. But they have 7 different flavors, so pick your poison.
I think the batter is kind of cakey in some ways too, like a cake.
Exactly. Steve summed it up in one word. The main difference is the batter is really cakey. So it's more like a dessert, and they're both great. DVW score for this, I give a solid square even 9 out of 10. I really like the cheese concept, the cheese pool, really fun dessert. it's just a really cool invention, a really cool snack spot to check out.
Yes. And be sure when you come, do your cheese pull with your friend too, to see who can pull the longest.
Yeah, be a friendly competition too, but I'll let Steve take the cake on this one. See what I did there. But yeah, comment down below. But I'll practice some more, get a few more corn dogs, and maybe I'll beat him next time. But my first time trying Korean corn dogs, and it's a hit.
All right, glad you liked it.
All right, cheers. I feel like I discovered a hidden gem here in Koreatown thanks to Steve. We're just walking around and we're finished filming, but we're just sitting here talking and it's a nice day. So we thought to get a little drink here at Stage and Tea.
I think the reason why a lot of people like this place is that it has a very traditional feel. So it's very tranquil, almost like something out of Korea that's more for like not the urban K-pop type of environment, but just more if you want to experience like very traditional, maybe possibly like countryside Korea. I like it. I think it's pretty cool.
Cheers. But they have bingsu dessert, taiyakis.
Okay.
Yeah, so cool little dessert place here. But
And I think the drinks are pretty good too, right?
see how that is.
It's yuzu flavor.
Yuzu?
Yeah, I like yuzu, so this is good.
So refreshing, digestive for all the food that we just had.
Yeah, it's kind of sweet, so it's good for after meals.
All right, cheers. Let's try the little slushy. I don't know if this is too icy, but not get a nice sip. Might be a little too slushy. It's icy and sweet for this hot weather though, so refreshing. All right, guys, can't get over this beautiful LA day in Koreatown right here. You can see the Hollywood sign behind us, a bunch of palm trees. It was a great day of Korean food. I want to thank Rockstar Eater here. If you guys haven't seen his channel, make sure to check it out. He does a lot of great food tours around Koreatown, LA, and all over the world. So yeah, shout out Rockstar Steve. Rockstar Eater, Steve here. Anything else you want to say to the DVW fam, Steve?
Well, keep on watching for some amazing food content.
You guys want to see more of Rockstar Eater and Danvers Road, make sure you guys like this video. Comment down below if you have any recommendations for us, and subscribe for more DVW and Rockstar Eater food and travel vlogs. Deuces. All right.